Fresh off their NBA Finals run, the young Boston Celtics have heard nothing but a lot of trade talks this offseason, despite finishing just 2 games short of being the NBA's best for the 21-22 NBA season. The last few weeks have been drained, and I mean drained, with Kevin Durant trade rumors even to Boston, a deal that would likely require Jaylen Brown to be traded to Brooklyn if the Celtics are going to pull a trade of that magnitude off. His running mate Jayson Tatum was recently a guest on the Celtics Lab show, and here's how Tatum is coping with the rumors and speculation from this offseason. Tatum said, "That's the world we live in, right? It's always coming from an anonymous source, but it always makes ESPN or Twitter or whatever, and everybody sees it. So you never know what is true, what's not true, but it gets people to talk about it, and I guess that's the idea. They got what they wanted out of the deal, for people to talk about it and make speculation and this, that, and the third. If you pay attention to everything you see on Twitter and on TV, you'll drive yourself crazy. I think that's just something that you have to learn just to keep your own sanity and your own peace. They will literally say anything, and some of it might be true, and then there's other things that just couldn't be further from the truth, but the average fan at home doesn't know the difference, and they just might believe whatever they see. And it doesn't help that people on the sports talk shows talk about it every day, and we don't know who said it. So just control what you can control, and that's what I always kind of live by. Yeah, I gotta even call myself out in this mix. We could do a better job with rumors nowadays. Here's the problem. Like Tatum said, some of these rumors, there's actually truth in it. And with agents trying to control narratives, with reporters, with management, organizations trying to control narratives, and now with players being such big financially beneficial brands, they're trying to control narratives as well. Everybody has a dog in the fight. Networks, reporters, everybody's got a dog in the fight to get things that they want to accomplish. So there's really no benefit for us to say stop. The only people that really take the L is the players. And at the end of the day, I'm just not going to have but so much sympathy for athletes that make millions upon millions of dollars. I'm sorry. The world is tough. I'm sorry if Jayson Tatum and the Boston Celtics got to deal with some trade rumors. God forbid that's the worst thing going on in their life. You know, again, I know that means they might have to change schools for their kids, change cities, buy a new house. But again, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. But I do understand Tatum's sentiment. Everybody could be more responsible with their platforms. Everybody, from ESPN, the biggest, on down. We all could be more responsible, but them views are so good right now. That's the problem. The views are so good right now. Everybody knows how powerful media is and how destructive it could be as well. So I understand Tatum, and it is unfair for them to finish second in the NBA this past season. It almost feels like they finished 23rd or 24th with all these KD rumors. It is unfortunate, especially after adding a Malcolm Brogdon. To me, a piece that seemingly could be all that the Celtics needed to get over the hump next year. You would have thought that they barely made the postseason at all with how we've heard Kevin Durant's name being shopped to Boston. I get what Tatum's saying, and it is unfortunate. I have a lot of friends of mine that reach out to me because they know I work in the business, and they ask me what's true and what's not, and I can see the struggles. I went to journalism school, and some of this stuff is still confusing for me, but more times than not, I kind of know what's going on. And, you know, it's difficult to decipher what's real, fake, clickbait, all that in between. But all in all, I think it just comes with the job, and Jayson Tatum's learning. I'm sure like Jaylen Brown is learning, and they will get better. Y'all let me know, though, for the sake of this conversation, would you like to see Kevin Durant traded for Jaylen Brown and becoming a Celtic next year? Personally, I don't think it would make the Celtics any better. I'd argue that it'll make them worse.